So we just arrived to Aleppo, and here on the suburbs in the south, while we're approaching the city, there is a massive destruction, guys. Just take a look around. Everywhere on the horizon, things are badly damaged. This is the result of a Syrian civil war over here. Aleppo is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world, dating back to over 5,000 years before Christ. It has been living through centuries, being a major urban center in the Middle East, and suffered a lot of damage throughout different millennials and when the history was flowing by. These are the sections of old Aleppo, once a prosperous area, actually a part of the a part of the UNESCO heritage list, and at the moment kind of badly destroyed, as you can see. In the Ottoman times, Aleppo was the third largest city in the entire empire, behind Constantinople and Cairo. It was the largest final terminus of the Silk Road, and from here, due to the easy access to the Mediterranean, the goods from Asia were spreading all around Europe. After the Industrial Revolution in the second half of the 19th century, the connection of both major train lines from Cairo and Constantinople were connecting in Aleppo, heading east to Baghdad. So it was a major town, even larger throughout most of its history than the current capital of Syria, Damascus. It also played a major role in the civil war. For some time it was out of control by the central government, and the result of those devastations we see is actually a consequence of the fight on who will control Aleppo. Because, as you could already imagine, this is a vital city and a stronghold to be in charge of here in the Middle East.
Also, there were here many hotels in the old city of Aleppo. All of this destroyed during the crisis, that because the conflict that happened at the beginning, and there is a plan to destroy Aleppo because it was the capital, the economic capital of Syria, to steal their factories, to destroy everything. And those shops here, this street, it was for gold market.
It is truly devastating to see such a destruction of once beautiful section of the city. On the horizon we can see the Aleppo Citadel, which is another major landmark. I hope we're going to visit it tomorrow, but in the meantime just we'll be over here. And yeah, this used to be the downtown and the epicenter of one of the most prosperous area in the entire Middle East. While we were driving the city, you could see the size and the beauty of houses, and now most of it is in rubble. Such a sad story. Unfortunately, not unknown to me, many parts of Ukraine are in a similar state, guys. And here and there's a trace of one country, Russia. I highly encourage you to watch some of my reports from Ukraine, from the war zone as well, and try to see, to compare, to understand this destructive force that Russia is bringing into our world. Not working? No?
No signal today.
Yeah, no signal.
Yeah, because of the exams.
Even though Aleppo is predominantly Muslim city and used to be like this for many centuries, there is a sizable Christian minority as well. And the church behind me is just another fact of it. And it is still also a reminder that Syria is a multinational country. Little did I know that I will meet here so many different confessions, ethnicities, and in general, super diverse population. This is worth $100 in the local currency, which is called Syrian pound, right? Central Bank of Syria, Syrian pound. The rate is approximately 15,000 pounds for $1. And what is the official, the government rate?
12,500.
So government was 12,000 and the commercial is 15,000.
The black market.
Black, yeah. Okay, in one of the streets in this neighborhood we can see much more life already, which looks, hello, Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine.
Where are you going?
Ukraine, Ukraine.
Rania,
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you, thank
Welcome,
you,
welcome.
thank you. Very
What's your
beautiful, very beautiful. I'm Orest.
Orest?
Orest, yes.
Ahmed.
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 So this is Orest Ahmed, yes.
What's it?
Huh?
Group.
Group, this
Yes.
is international group. Yeah.
International.
Yes.
TV. Are you watching?
No, just visitors.
Yeah, here.
Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Just- Okay. Welcome.
Okay, welcome in Syria. Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye bye. Anywhere I tell I'm from Ukraine, people tell me, hey, nice to see you, how things are going. At the beginning, some of them can be a little bit quiet, just like whoop, not knowing how to approach. But then we maintain a conversation, and as you can see, everything works very, very fine over here. Let's try some juice. Opa. Shukran, shukran. It's some kind of coffee type of drink, I don't know, but very tasty and kind of energetic, I would say. So, yeah.
It's good?
Oh, very good. So it's definitely possible to tell that the life is somehow back in Aleppo. Obviously not at the scale as it used to be, but those streets that you can see, guys, that we are walking now are definitely promising and organic. And I sincerely wish all the best to local population, and let God forbid for them to live through the horror times they experienced in a recent decade. Here we can see some more modern areas from the mid 20th century, I would say so. What's interesting, what I just noticed, you see, like this is definitely defined for a parking space. And then there are numbers, like here, here, here. So first I thought like this is an allocated place for a particular owner of the car. But eventually I've been explained that basically there is a system of payment for parking spots. And there is an app, so like if someone will park their car, they will just register in the app, use this number, and pay for this location. You see, even here it works that way. Another thing what I noticed is that we are kind of moving from one area of another. So as I understand, the previous neighborhood we've been to was predominantly Muslim, which was pretty easily seen by women who are covering their faces and a conservative approach. However, here it looks much more modern. Hello. Tattoo on the window, on this, yeah? Okay. This looks like it's a Christian neighborhood now. You don't know, but it definitely feels like it. Look, it's much more, like less conservative, the way people are dressed, the way things are organized. Yep, I was right, guys. Here it goes, a church, and the proof of my guess. So, we were passing by, and people from the shawarma place, falafel, just went out and tell, here you go, welcome, welcome. Everybody's telling, giving us small tasty presents. Very positive atmosphere here, guys. How many times you've been to Aleppo already?
I would say like 20 times.
Oh, okay, look. So how could you describe the city?
I really love Aleppo vibe, and I love their music. Like I would rather spend the evening nights next to the castle, to the Citadel, and to have some like maybe local drink, like tea, latte maybe.
Is this something what we're gonna do tonight?
We could, why not?
We'll see.
Yeah? After the dinner?
Yeah.
Let's see, we have
Let's
a
see.
lot of time.
Yeah. I cannot stop being impressed with the local architecture over here. Really looks impressive and of different scale than Damascus. And something I just noticed over here. So remember in Damascus we've been to, like you were walking, it looks kind of run down, even though it's not, but if you enter, you have this like huge mansions inside. So the people of Damascus, they tend to not to show off about their wealth. While Aleppo, which used to be the trading center for centuries, actually has the opposite view. Looking at the architecture, the way how the streets are constructed, you can definitely tell that the local population here likes to show what they were managing to achieve. Isn't it beautiful? Aleppo Citadel is one of the most impressive historical defensive structures, I would say, in the entire world. Obviously, it played a vital role through centuries in this area, living through many turbulent times. At the moment, from here, from the top, you can see how vast is the city of Aleppo, and also, unfortunately, how severely it is damaged. So, you know, in this kind of area, this is the central historical souk where we already walked. You can see that not a single building actually survived. Meanwhile, some restoration is taking place, so you can see here projects, how they will be. So the rebuilding is taking place. Wow. So the process is ongoing. I just want to remind you that the central part of Aleppo is part of the UNESCO World Heritage List. And you can see things are under construction. Hello, thank you. Ukraine.
Okay.
Ukraine.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
to meet you.
nice to meet you too. All the best. See you. It's worth mentioning as well that in the recent earthquake that hit the Middle East like 2 years ago, obviously all the eyes were on Turkey. However, something what people forget is that Aleppo is really was 2-hour drive from the Turkish border, and most of the attention and humanitarian aid went on the southeastern Turkish areas. Yes, however, these things were in many often kind of stations forgotten. So some of the destruction that we are able to encounter in Aleppo also are caused by the destructive recent earthquake. Voila! It seems like this part of the souk is already rebuilt, and this is a definitely good sign. Some more activity is happening that way. This is already pretty organic. Nice to see the souk rebuilt. I can even smell the smell of these new fresh building materials over here. Some shoppers are already here around, sweets, people, ice cream. Everything as we know it on the Middle Eastern markets. And at this point, I can just wish all the best to Aleppo. It's an amazing city. I'm really sad the fate it was encountered too. So let's hope it will find its new identity pretty soon. However, it will be still pretty difficult to achieve, considering that Syria is under sanctions and not many foreign companies actually make it all the way here. Let's carry on, guys.